What's good, my peeps? The Ruck is here, back at you again with another action figure review. This time, courtesy of Star Wars, the Black Series. We have right before you from the Disney Plus show, The Mandalorian, we've got Mando and Grogu as they appeared on the planet Maldo, Kreis. So what you see here, you see that it's a deluxe set. It is a Target exclusive. Let's get that too. It's a Target exclusive, and it's a deluxe set simply because of the addition of, look at Grogu up there, he comes with his own stand this go round, and a spider, indigenous species of the planet Maldo Kreis. And we will, of course, get into a little bit about that later. This is basically just taken from, I believe it was episode 9 of season 1, where they landed on Maldo Kreis, and they were pursued by a couple of pilots, we'll put it that way. And yeah, so they landed on that planet to evade them, and they eventually ran into these spiders of differing sizes. So that's what this is from. This is a very, just a niche kind of set there. We will see whatever changes there are in the deco, because there usually is some type of change. And we'll see that once we get Mando and Grogu out of the packaging. But for now, we'll turn to the side there. And you can see that artwork there for the Mandalorian and Grogu. You see right there at the bottom of that artwork, there's an egg there that has one of those aforementioned spiders coming out of it, and that's also part of the stand that Grogu comes on. There is an egg there, an open egg, but I don't see the inclusion of a small spider. Hasbro could have at least broke us off with that. Anyway, going to the back, you have more of that same artwork. This is number 17 in the line. They're pumping them out for the Mandalorian series, and we have a readout there: a battle-worn bounty hunter making his way through a dangerous galaxy in an uncertain age, and a mysterious alien pursued by bounty hunters on behalf of imperial interests. If I'm not mistaken, that's the original readout from number 1 in this line, because it sounds very vague, like they wasn't, they don't know what his name was at the time or anything like that. We now know that his name is Din Djarin, and yeah, he's come a long way in these past 2.5 episodes. I say 2.5 because he spent half a season on the Book of Boba Fett show too. Anyhow, enough of that exposition. Let's go ahead and get Mando and Grogu out of their packaging. So here we have the Mandalorian and Grogu from the scene from Maldo Kreis out of the packaging, and you see them on the rotating base as we give them a little spin around. And while they're spinning and getting dizzy, I need you guys to take that time out to like this video and to subscribe while you're down there. Hit that subscribe button, help get us built up, and yeah, we can continue to do this thing. Anyway, while they're spinning, you guys have done that, so what we're going to do is take a look at the accessories that come with this deluxe set. I mentioned that base that comes with this set, that's for Grogu, and as you can see, it's just molded in an off-white, well, yeah, it's a white, of course. Hopefully it translates as that color to you guys, and it has an egg that has recently hatched. You see, it's got the green. It's supposed to be the yolk or the interior of the egg, and it's fixed, so there's no removing it, and nothing else on the other side. So this is a little stand for our guy Grogu. Mando comes with his usual accoutrements, aka his hand blaster, and as you can see, it's molded in a silver plastic, and it's got a painted brown pistol grip. So same as always. We always get this with Mando, and for the most part, we've always gotten this. Well, up to now, this point, we've always gotten his rifle blaster there with the harpoon-like prongs at the end. And this thing has got some nice paint apps on it. You see the end there is painted in a silver. The middle of the weapon is also painted in a silver, pretty nice. The basically the barrel of the rifle, as well as the sights, are molded in a like a brownish color, and the hilt, the stock of the weapon, has got it's painted a kind of a brown color as well. So pretty nice, but this is standard up until it got destroyed, of course. This, however, is the newest addition, and the thing that definitely makes this unique for this iteration, this release of the Mandalorian Grogu. Indigenous spiders of Maldo Kreis. Maldo Kreis was an ice planet, and these spiders, that's why Grogu's stand is white, and why these spiders are colored white, because that's the they lived in the snow and in the ice. And you got this spider here. It's got you see that nasty looking mouth right there. It's got the legs, and the legs are articulated, so they're on ball joints, so they can rotate. Looks pretty nice. You can get this into some pretty nice looking poses right there, and we'll see that more near the end of the video. This is going to be more of a comparison video than anything else. We've seen both Grogu and the Mandalorian a million times already, so there's no reason to really get too involved like with things like the articulation and stuff, so we won't be going through any of that. We're just going to check out the differences between the old and the new, so to speak. So this is Grogu as he appeared in episode 9 when they went to Maldo Kreis, and it's the same statue figure, if you will, that they're counting it as a 2-pack, which is just crazy to me. But they have changed it up. You see that you look at the bottom of his robe there, it's white, dusted in white. The same in the back there. That's because that's to show that he's been traipsing through the snow. So that's what you get there. And as far as comparisons, here he is from the Din Djarin Grogu 2-pack, and you see that the Maldo Kreis version's robes are a little bit darker, and of course they probably did that just so the white stands out more. You look on the back, you see that it has the white, whereas the older version is we'll call it clean. So yeah, that's all there is to it. They made sure that they did give they could have gotten away without giving Grogu any feet, but they gave him feet at the bottom. So that is the difference between the old and the new. As for the Mandalorian himself, taking a look at him, and you could see that he also has that the white on his helmet, and all around there, around the cheek areas of the helmet. Helmet is painted in a very nice silver. Makes that snow effect stand out a bit more. You see there's some on the back there, both sides. You got that, and you've got the snow on his collar there. So that's pretty cool. Turning to the front, he's got some more of those speckles of snow on his upper torso, his chest area, and on his shoulder pads there. You can see some both sides. If I lift up his cape, you can see some more of that on his right shoulder. And then going down on his thigh pads, more of that the paint he's got on his left knee, and down there on his boots. He's got that. It looks really good there. They did a good job. The bottom of his cape, he's got the paint there. Not the paint, the snow showing there, and you can see that the back of his heels and the back of his boots. And like I said before, he's got it at the top of that cape as well. So that's yeah, they did a nice job. Now comparing the two figures from Maldo Kreis and from the Din Djarin and Grogu 2-pack, let's talk about the similarities. Here's the intangible one. They both were and are Target exclusives. So there's that. Target must have a love affair with Din Djarin or something. But anyhow, that's the intangible similarities that they have. But other than that, looking at them, you see the differences. Obviously, the Din Djarin version is you see that the helmet is a little bit bigger than the Maldo Kreis version. That's because Din Djarin has an actual head underneath that helmet, so the helmet was made a little bit larger to accommodate fitting over the head. Other difference is this is he's got his jetpack back there behind him, and other than that, you see the differences. The helmet for the Maldo Kreis version is shinier than the big ass helmet of the Din Djarin version, and of course you see the differences with the paint apps, with the snow on there. The belt is lighter on the Din Djarin version than it is on the Maldo Kreis version. Both versions, the rounds, I'm going to assume that's what they are on the harness there. They're both painted silver, even though there seems to be a little bit more paint there. And of course the buckles, they're both painted, so they didn't skimp there. The buckles on the belts themselves have got paint, so that's cool that they didn't skimp there. One difference with the thigh pads on the Din Djarin version, you see that there's some brown there, the top there. The other difference is the on the right leg at the bottom there, those we'll call them the top of those shin guards, different color. Maldo Kreis is like a burgundy color, whereas the Din Djarin version is that same type of brown that's on that right thigh pad, and it's the same color that is there at the bottom of the left around the ankle there. And it's kind of the same on the Maldo Kreis version, but it's kind of hidden by the snow, so it's pretty cool. Of course, on the Maldo Kreis version, that left knee, he's got that knee guard is blue, and whereas on the Maldo Kreis version, it isn't painted at all. It's the same color as the pant leg itself. The rounds around the right calves on both of them, the rounds are painted silver, so that's pretty nice. And that's really about the size of it in terms of the differences. As far as the let's see with on the hands there, nope. So they kept the paint apps on the tops of the hands there. They got the blue diamonds, so they kept that the same. So that's cool. So that's really about it in terms of the differences with the Maldo Kreis version and the Din Djarin version. Here's the entire deluxe set, giving you an idea of what Hasbro was trying to replicate there and to make the scene a little bit more dynamic. I went on and picked up the vintage series version of this same set, only this version came with 3 different spiders, so that gives me 4, which is pretty cool. So yeah, have more spiders, can make the scene look a little more dynamic. Now all I need is an icy style diorama or a cave that is icy and got snow in it, because that's where they really encountered the spiders, were in this like cave or crevice. But anyway, pretty nice. So yeah, I'm going to let that be the swan song for this particular review. Like I said, it was more of a comparison than anything else. It's a to sum it all up, it's basically for a particular scene from a particular episode, episode 9 from season 1 to be exact. The paint deco on the Mandalorian looks really nice with all the snow staining that they put all over the armor and the boots and what have you. Same goes for Grogu, the child. Nice paint applications of snow on his robe. They gave him a nice, cute little base there with an open egg of a newly hatched egg. It would have been nice if they included a spider, baby spider of its own for this set. And of course, there is the spider itself, which is what makes the deluxe set. And it is a deluxe. It's kind of laughable that it's considered that, but it is. If you're tired of picking up Mandalorians, then and you already have the last few, and this doesn't really mean much to you, then it's an easy pass. However, if you're a neurotic completionist like myself, you're going to pick it up. And I may as well let you in on this. I'm going to pick up the next one too, because the next one will be with Grogu again and Ahsoka, and they're they're classifying that as a 3-pack. It's going to have Din Djarin's Beskar spear in that one, so we won't see the rifle blaster anymore. We will see that spear. So gotta have that spear. And I kind of think that they could have thrown us a bone. We could have gotten a 2-for-1 if they would have given us the magistrate, because she had the spear originally, and then you could of course use the spear with your Mando. But that's not what happened. Chances are we're going to end up getting a magistrate somewhere down the line, and we're going to have 2 Beskar spears. But hey, first world problems, right? Anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this edition of the Ruckus and his reviews. Please share this video, and of course, while you're down there, subscribe if you haven't done that already. Subscribe to the channel, help us keep this ship moving. And of course, if you have any comments, put them down below. Questions, concerns, criticisms, I'm here for it. You already know how I do. If you've been rocking with me, then you know what's up. And if you want to be notified the next time I upload a video, while you're down there, hit that bell and you will be so notified. On behalf of the Spiders, Grogu, Din Djarin the Mandalorian, and myself, the Ruckus, I leave you with this. Remember, the hunt continues. And I'm out. Peace.